up guys, Simeon Krosky back with another video, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to increase your push-up repetitions in a very short amount of time so that you can pass your military fitness test. And also, if you're not even joining the military, you just want to increase your push-ups, get a lot better at it for your workouts, then that's great as well. This is going to be the video for you. Now, if you're looking to join the Navy, the Air Force, or the Army, it's going to be very important for you to increase your repetitions with push-ups, because that is one of the main parts of their physical fitness test. So if you're planning on joining or you're already in their delayed entry program, then you better start learning real quick, and this video is going to help you a lot with that. Now, if you're in the Marine Corps delayed entry program like me, our main focus on the physical fitness test is pull-ups, not push-ups. But if you're a female and you can't do one pull-up, or you're a male that can't do 3 pull-ups, you're going to have to do push-ups instead. And you're going to make sure you can at least do about 40, I think, to pass, or like 34, I forgot what it is. But it's also going to be very important for you to learn your push-ups as well. So this is really going to help you out. And I've got 5 main steps that really helped me increase my push-ups from 40 in a row to over 100 in a row. And it's really going to help you a lot. And hopefully you're able to pass your test or get a perfect score pretty soon. So this brings us to the very first step, and this is going to be focus on the proper form. Now, I have all of these friends and stuff that'll be like, oh, I can do 100 push-ups, no problem. But they end up being these half repetitions. And then people end up going to basic training, doing their physical fitness test with the Army, the Navy, or the Air Force, and they do those half repetitions and they don't count during the test. And they end up thinking they can do 50, but in reality, they only can do 30, and they end up failing and losing their job. I actually had a friend that didn't practice that much with his push-ups before he went to basic training, and he was shipped off really quick, and he was stripped of his MOS, his job contract, because he failed his physical fitness test. So this is very important. Don't take it lightly. You really need to focus on your proper form so that you don't do an extra 10 and they don't count them and you start fatiguing faster. So really focus on your form. So this is going to bring us to the second step, which is going to be progressive overload. Now, if you pay any attention to the fitness community, this has been going on for a long time, but a lot of people still don't use this method properly. Now, on YouTube, like if you've looked up how to do push-ups and stuff like that, you might have seen a lot of, oh, I did 100 push-ups every day for 30-day challenge, or 200 push-ups, 500. While that can help a beginner to a certain extent, you're going to be able to do more push-ups than you did before, but you're really not maximizing the benefits. The better way is to use progressive overload, which is going to be, you're going to increase those repetitions over time so that you actually show improvement, not the same exact 100 push-ups all the time. You want to increase them. So say you can do 100 push-ups in a day, and that's about 80% of your max effort. You do 100 push-ups the first day, or for the entire first week, and then once that becomes easy to you, you do 125 push-ups a day for the next week. And then as that becomes easy for you, you do 150. This way you're going to be building up and you're going to be able to increase your max. This is probably the best way to increase your push-ups. Don't do the same amount every day. You might get better at first, but you're going to hit a wall and you're not going to progress anymore. You need to increase the push-ups. So like before, I used to do maybe like 150 push-ups, like in a calisthenic workout with like a chest and triceps workout with dips and stuff like that. Now I sometimes include like 400 total push-ups of different variations in one workout. So yeah, make sure you maximize the potential of progressive overload. It's going to be very important. Now this brings us to number 3, which is going to be including more difficult push-up variations into your workout routine. Now right away, you might not be able to do some of these because some of them can get pretty difficult, but eventually you want to start doing stuff like diamond push-ups, tiger bend push-ups, archer push-ups, and stuff like that, because these are much more difficult variations. And of course, since they are more difficult, once you're able to master these as well, and you go back to regular push-ups are going to seem like a breeze. So you really want to maximize your potential with this. really, I encourage you to include other variations. There's so many different variations that you can look up that will help you increase your regular push-ups. And also, it really mixes it up and makes it to where it's not so boring doing the same exercise all the time. You want to mix up and do different stuff and make it fun. And that's why I like it the most. And that brings us to number 4, which is closely related to the last one, which is including explosive variations into your workout routine as well. Now, that kind of sounds scary, sounds difficult, but there's explosive variations that are not too hard for more of the intermediate or just later into the beginner stage. Just regular explosive push-ups, just lifting your hands off the ground. There's clap push-ups as well. Explosive negatives are really good. That's one exercise that I first saw from Chris Harry. I like to use that a lot in my chest and tricep workouts, and it really helps to improve your push-ups a lot. And these just are really going to help you with your speed and your intensity when doing your test, and be able to really rep them out fast without fatiguing. That explosiveness is going to help. I definitely guarantee it. Once you start performing these, you'll realize how beneficial it is and how high your reps are going to get pretty soon. Now this brings us to the 5th and final step, and that is going to be adding weight. Now, obviously do not do this at the very beginning. Make sure you can do at least 30, 40 push-ups before you add even like 5-10 pounds. You really want to make sure you're at a pretty good amount of push-ups in a row before you start adding weight. And but this is something that really helped me once I started to get more into the 80 push-ups in a row range, is that I would do my chest and tricep workouts or full body workouts, whatever, and I would be doing like 3 rounds of weighted push-ups, handstand push-ups, weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, squats, stuff like that. And after I finished those 3 rounds, I would drop all the weight and go down to my body weight and perform the same exercises without any added weight. And once I would do this, I mean, it seems so much easier, obviously, because you're dropping off all that weight, whether it's 50 extra pounds. And then I was able to do 50 straight push-ups in a row at the end of the workout, where I'm supposed to be fatiguing the most. So, I mean, this was like a game changer for me. And to be able to do 60 straight, 70 straight push-ups at the end of the workout where you're fatiguing the most after doing a bunch of weighted ones, I began to notice how beneficial it was and how much it really helped me to get really high repetitions. So yeah, just really, once you get, if you're already fit and you can do a lot of push-ups, make sure to add weight. It's one of the best things you can do and really helps you a lot. And it'll both build your endurance and your strength, and you can build a lot of muscle from it. So yeah, that's gonna help you a lot. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Also, another thing that you need to take into account, that this is a timed test when you're doing the push-ups for the military. So you also need to learn on your speed. You need to control your speed as well. You want to knock them out as quick as possible before you fatigue. So focus on your form, but you really need to learn to start knocking them out fast in order to just get as many as possible. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. We're going to try to get to 300 subscribers. If there's anyone new watching this video, make sure you subscribe, get us to 300. If we're already at 300 by the time you're watching this, then hopefully we can get to up to 400 soon. So yeah, I leave the boot camp. It's been switched to December 9th, signed my contract. So I won't be around during that time frame all the way to March. Yeah, just keep watching the videos. Hope you'll enjoy it. Follow me on social media at Simeon_Karosky, and I'll see y'all next time.